No, it's going to be Linga and Urgent there. Now.
Everything should be good on my end. Title is wrong, but we'll deal with it.
Just put a big ol' thing in post saying.
Everything looks good and running.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome. I also have Hallister's Boon. Where is that?
Is that right there on your little rune deck?
Let me read it real quick.
I can't tell you. It'd be the boon, yeah. It'd be the boon there.
The target recovers its expended spell slots of 6th level or lower. If the target has no spells to recover, a magical shield surrounds the target for 1 hour instead. This shield grants the target resistance to all damage and can't be dispelled through contact with an anti-magic field destroys it.
Yeah, I don't know if that recovered your spell slots or not, or if that just if you have the shield thing on. I think you have the shield thing on. Again, been a little bit too long, I think.
All right. Alright, so table talk. Do we want to go through the portal, or... Because I think that's where it goes to the Dark Elf place, right?
Yeah, it goes to, I'll just, whatever. You probably wouldn't know the exact level that it's on, but it goes to level 4.
Skullport's on 3rd level, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we can go to 4 and then go up if you guys want. I've never been down that far. Also, Sam's not back, actually. Whoops.
I like going up, seeing the old notes from Rad Mage, and in here, and just seeing Sam posted something like, she has inspiration that has weight. It's a bit weird. Actually, if I can get the stats for all of these characters also, so I can, if you want to do that for the Steam the stream overlay.
Yeah, we'll get around to it eventually. I know I submitted my character in that form, so this is a matter of getting everyone to do it. I think it was just put off because it wasn't really a focus at the time.
Yeah, true. Send me back.
I am back.
How is it working?
Smoother.
Good.
Is Neff there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Okay. So Sam, we have a choice. We go through portal and then go down to level 4, and then we go up to third level to get to Skullport, or we progress down through level 2 and then down to level 3.
I know your character is very.
Do we need to go to Skullport?
Ooh, Sam, what did you say? I did not hear what you said.
I know your character was very adamant about not going through that portal.
Yeah. Not on the best of terms with the drow.
And Nafar, what did you ask?
Do we need to go to Skullport?
You do have some errands, some minor quests, some requests to go to Skullport, but you don't necessarily have to.
I would like to go to Skullport.
I'm up for that then. And I think we should take the portal.
The portal goes down a level below where Skullport is. So you'd have to go down essentially and then go back right up. You're essentially in the same state as you are right now, where you're just trying to find the exit.
Yeah, and I think we do know the way down to level 2, right? It's over on the lower right side, right?
Yes, yeah.
Is this
Yeah, let's just.
Oh, go ahead.
Sam?
No portal from Shadoria. That's her vote.
Xana's going to just kind of shrug. She's not feeling so attached to it that she feels like betraying you guys. So if you both are against it, she's just gonna fine, that's fine.
Listen, it could go into some really hostile territory, nothing against the drow, but yeah.
That's the case with every room in here, dear.
Right. Right, level 2 then.
That's what you guys are. Right here.
Yeah.
So you guys you were just exploring this like upper left side, just kind of trying to fill it out. There's this little hallway down right here, and beyond that, there's this doorway area down here near the where the copper floor was and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't know which way do you guys want to just explore the last couple little areas here at the side hallway, or just beeline it to 2?
Looking up at the top right, or maybe bottom right.
Bottom right is where, I think everyone knows, or at least I believe Srak has mentioned that's probably the closest place towards the exit is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't go up on the far upper right side, over past the cracked wall and stuff. I don't remember. It's over there.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say the main thing of note that was over here was a very large gelatinous cube, a gargantuan gelatinous cube that had a little dwarf skull in it. Not crystal, but bronze. Maybe it was crystal. I can't remember. And a whole bunch of this one lady that was surrounded by a whole bunch of unseen servants, and that's about it that you guys discovered from over there.
That's when we finished the Ravenite mission or side quest.
That's correct. Yeah, that was the last one on his kill list. Or no, that wasn't the last one. The last one was down here in the area where there was a ton of copper and stuff, ton of copper ore.
Didn't he not end up getting any of the kill shots?
He got one. There was a dwarf, a shaved dwarf, with the goblins.
Right.
He just sort of bashed his head in, just punched him to death, and that was it.
Well, darlings, I do have this weird eyesight now for 24 hours. I think we should make the best use of it.
Yeah, whatever you say. Where do you want to go? Straight to level 2, or Srak kind of leans over to this hallway. There's something down over here.
We can take a quick peek over here, but I'm pretty sure most everything's cleared out on these levels.
Yeah, I think so.
Unlike our vampiric friend, I don't feel compelled to explore every single nook and corner.
That's fair. Yeah. Straight to business, right?
I agree.
The pleasure is my philosophy.
Well, let's just head on to level 3 then, since we know where it is. Otherwise, we're just going to have to get extremely lucky if we do find anything.
Right.
The more likely we are to find something fun.
Passing by this hallway, by the way, Srak, you're able to hear just the faintest like notes of music, but like very, very faint.
Srak's just gonna kind of quickly kind of jot around and just kind of peek down there stealthily.
Do you want to borrow my gargles, darling?
No, it's fine.
But you don't see the source of the music, but you definitely can gauge that there is music from coming down this hallway.
He kind of comes back. Just heard something like music.
Oh, what type of music?
It sounds like the closest would be, just sort of like classical, like just like a nothing like a waltzy style music, nothing outlandish.
So it's coming from multiple instruments, just not one?
No, it's coming from it's a single instrument that Srak hears.
Can you pinpoint what type of instrument it is, or?
It could be either a harp or a piano. It's hard to tell, like the way that the notes are flowing. It's a little bit difficult.
Probably a harpsichord.
That's possible. Well, if it piques your interest, we can head down there.
So, I'd like to get close enough to hear the music.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like as you continue down the hall, Srak, you don't notice with your passive perception or anything. You don't notice anything like sticking out of the ordinary, like anything dangerous or any traps or the like. You'd be able. In order for you, Xana, to pick it up, you'd have to be like right about here-ish, a little bit down the hallway.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being an expert like Mozart and 1 being a dude on a recorder playing a silly song, how good is it?
It's definitely not. It's definitely not a a recorder or a kazoo replaying of the Jurassic Park theme.
Right.
It is a lot closer to a more expert Mozart piece, but it's a very basic melody. You're a bard, so you have history in musical instruments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this like whatever you're hearing is like more in like the minor key. So like it's just a haunting melody that like might have been a romantic dirge or something back in the day, way back when, but it's very simple. It's just like a handful of notes like repeated over and over again in a way that's not annoying.
It's like tap her chin with her finger and say, provincial, but not poorly executed.
All right, you wanna peek on it?
It's probably someone just practicing.
I mean, you never know. It could be a very talented goblin.
That's true. If it was a goblin, I would want to know, because that would be extremely proficient for a goblin. And now she's gonna head down the hallway towards the music.
Okay.
I'll follow behind.
Yep, just going along with her.
So yeah, you three come across it is a harpsichord.
Nailed it.
But not a classical harpsichord. This one appears to be made of bones and decorated with skulls of various races. There's like you can see a huge one that you can gauge, like it might have been an ogre skull. but also very small ones that human, orc, elf. The keys themselves are made out of finger bones.
Oh, how novel! Look at how they've used the finger bones on the. Oh my goodness, this is quite ingenious. I wonder what they're using for chords. She's going to try and open up the case of it to see what's actually being struck.
Okay, you try and nothing budges.
Must be enchanted. I mean, obviously, if it's playing by itself, it should be enchanted. But damn, I was curious.
Those bone obsessed goblins would get a kick out of this.
I bet they would. But come to think of it, who programmed it or played it?
Srak,
glanced at.
Oh, I was going to say, Srak is going to move towards where the bench is and see if there's anybody playing, or is it playing by itself?
It seems to be playing by itself. It is, but it's like it's very faint. You know that like whatever this thing isn't actually giving off music. It is just like radiating like an old recorded tune almost. And from your position, you see like on the wall, a little bit hard to tell when you first walked in, but on the north wall, there is a faded etching of what looks like musical notes.
I'm gonna give it a try.
You want to give it a try?
Yeah, she's going to go.
Srak will pull out the bench.
She's going to investigate the bench for like thumbtacks sticking up. just see that it's okay to sit. She runs her hand along the bench and then she sits down on it.
The bench itself, it's a little uneven, also being made of various bones lashed together, but nothing sharp or anything sticks out against you. Yeah, you sit down. Go ahead and make a performance check as you try to match the notes, the faded notes that are on the wall.
All right, this is made for a bard. Here we go.
Guidance as well.
Ooh, nice. Let me throw that on. Oh, I don't have it on my modifier. I'll just roll the thing.
Just roll the thing.
Okay, so 13.
Okay. Yeah, because like for any other person like that, you figure that like it you're kind of they would not be able to intuit these notes or how to play this particular harpsichord itself. But with your background and everything and your musical knowledge, you're able to figure it out pretty quickly. The melody that comes off is a louder, I guess more soulful tone from the faint recording you hear off of the harpsichord itself. Not sad, but emotional. And then after you hit the final notes and end the piece, you hear a click, and the top where like right above the keys, a compartment reveals itself.
Huh. So she she seats herself down at the harpsichord and plays out the notes while kind of like squinting at the wall, trying to figure out how they go. And she's also kind of figuring out the instrument, but she manages to get at it well enough to play it smoothly enough. And as she looks down at the compartment, what's in there?
It is a scroll.
She's going to pull the scroll out and then say "catch" and toss it to Shadoria before she starts to improvise on the song that she just played. So she's not even that interested in what's in the scroll. She's not that interested in what's on the scroll. She's going to keep on playing the harpsichord and play a new song that she thinks is better.
I'm going to go chase the scroll down the hallway that I just missed.
So now it's like turned into like a small jazz number that you're trying.
She's taking this simple tune that was kind of like heartfelt and longing. She's taking the best parts of it, and now she's going to improvise off of it and add her own little flourishes and trills and her own little like key changes, giving it a little bit of pizzazz.
Okay, can you make another performance check?
I really want to roll well on this one. Here we go. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So, you're making the harpsichord sound Are you trying to make it sound more upbeat or anything, or like you go ahead and describe like what you're trying to do with the
She
song?
found the melody like too plain and too simple. So she's gonna take the same soul and the same heart of that kind of like minor key dirge, but she's gonna add some pizzazz and some flourish on it, so that now it's even more layered, even more soulful, even it's like times 10.
Okay. Yeah, like as you finish it, I'll go ahead and say that the harpsichord itself is actually instead of replaying the old recording of whatever music was on the wall, it now has that same flair that you have added to it now.
She kind of like brushes her hands off and stands up and puts the bench back and goes, "That's better."
Srak just gives her a little clap.
Kind of does the over like flourishy bow and says, "Thank you, thank you."
I'd clap, dear, but I have to find the scroll.
You'll be able to find it eventually. But go ahead, Shadoria. Go ahead and make an Arcana check. He's looking at the scroll. Okay. You're looking at a scroll of Raise Dead.
Interesting. Well, I guess this is the dungeon's way of telling us, hey, if we fuck up, we have options.
Oh, what did you find?
It's a scroll of Raise Dead.
Oh, that could come in handy. Might be my favorite room in this dungeon so far.
That was beautifully played, darling.
Thank you. You know, it really did have something to work with. Like, the original tune was okay, but I like mine better.
You know, I always wondered why you dropped out of music class.
Oh, I just couldn't manage to make it to class. You know, it was a morning. I'm not a morning person.
That's very true. Shall we move on?
Absolutely.
Lead on.
Okay, where would you guys like to go now?
Let's head down to that bottom right corner, you think?
Yeah.
Would you mind picking exactly where you want to go? Right there? Okay. I can move you all
Is it
down
that one
right
that you're talking about, Nafar?
I'll follow. Yeah, they're about there. Because it's hard for me to navigate sometimes with my touchpad.
Yeah.
I'll zoom in everybody in just to clarify.
Yes, that one.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'll lead the way since I've got the magic eyes.
You got special eyes?
What do you see with those special eyes? Secret doors.
All right.
Oh, I've got some
Where are you?
creepy music going on in the background.
I didn't play it.
There you go. Everybody should be there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So navigating back down towards this way doesn't take too long. It's the main problem. You're essentially just retracing the pattern that your revenant buddy took to try to get to his quarry. But as you get there, Srak, could you make a? I assume you're going stealthy, so could you make a stealth check?
All right.
That's a bit weird. But okay.
Were the dice messed up?
No. I clicked on a thing and like like a name popped up and I'm like, what the hell is that name? So I'll have to look up that name later. But Srak, down here, you like peer around the corner and you see a floating in the air is a large multi-tendril, multi-eyed ball of flesh, essentially. You can see that like some parts of it are actually coming off. This is a beholder, but an undead one, and it is. You can see around its central eye is painted or tattooed 8 spokes, or 10 spokes coming out like around like its central eye, in the symbol of Xanathar.
Tattooed? That's badass.
Tattooed or painted, but it is a zombie.
Girls, hold on.
What's up?
You know what a beholder is?
Let me find out if I've learned about it in my studies.
We're familiar with Xanathar, though. He's from Waterdeep, right?
Can't say that I have.
I mean, like if you're not familiar with the underdwellings of Waterdeep, it is like Xanathar is nothing more than like a myth. Like sort of like a boogeyman of Waterdeep.
Okay, I'm going to say that Xan has heard of him, and so she'll say, like Xanathar, right?
Yeah.
Do I dare ask why you ask us that?
Well, around the corner is a undead beholder.
Oh. I see.
You know what's ironic? We just got that scroll of Raised Dead. Do you think it would work against a dead beholder?
If it's like already changed to undead, though, does that still work?
You can't raise something that's
Yeah, it's already raised, I think.
Yeah, it has to be a dead creature, not undead.
Well, if we murder it and then raise dead, will it come back as a beholder or as an undead beholder?
Let's just say that 2 beholders in the same place is not a good idea, and it's probably why it's dead.
I think either way, a beholder, undead or alive, is probably something we do not want to mess with.
Wait, what do you mean 2 beholders in the same place?
Nothing.
Srak?
Nothing.
There's another beholder here?
So beholder, so Srak's gonna like roll up his sleeve and then just kind of go around the corner, and
okay, just out in the open, like you're not trying to
yeah,
or anything?
he's showing his forearm to the beholder.
Okay. It turns it like you see like an eye stalk look at your direction, and the whole beholder zombie like kind of looks over at your face. And it makes it opens its jaw a little bit, and then slightly closes it as it turns away from you, seemingly uninterested or in recognition or whatever.
He kind of nods himself.
You also hear sounds of like what sounds like training or mock battling coming around from around this corner.
Alright, so Srak's gonna like, alright girls, come on.
Wait, what did you show him? What did you show him?
He just kind of like puts down his sleeve.
Don't ask, darling. I'm sure it's something clandestine.
Well, I mean, do we need to have those on there? Okay. Oh my goodness, that's big. Okay.
As I'm here.
It sees you two, and it moves in like towards you a little bit.
Srak like pulls up his sleeve and it's like, it's all right.
Xana's gonna curtsy.
It continues to move away then after you do that, Srak.
Can I see what kind of symbol he has?
If you're looking, go ahead and make a perception check. Srak, if you're trying to hide it, make a sleight of hand.
Without the guidance. I don't think I would have time to cast it on myself.
Okay. Shadoria, you glance the very like the faintest edges of like a similar symbol that's like painted on this this beholder zombie's eye.
Okay. Shidori is just getting super nervous looking at it, so she's going to press.
You don't. Yeah, you don't know exactly what it looks like, but you at least like you have an inkling of it. Yeah.
But I can see it on the beholder too.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna put that mark using prestidigitation to make like a small mark on my arm, and just like kind of like nervously hold it up as I walk past.
Okay. You see, like you all see, like one of its eyes is tracking each one of you different, like separately.
So Xana's not sure that's the best idea, but she's just gonna keep her distance and try to pass by.
Srak's doing the thing where you've got that, like just kind of facing towards it and just kind of shuffling towards it.
Shuffle.
Mm-hmm. Shuffle. Meat shield activated. Ah! Beholder shield.
So does it let it pass?
Yeah, it is letting you pass, but it is watching you all.
There's another one of those things down here.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in here?
Yeah, as you guys pass, you can see this a human is like kind of just like meekly dressed up, but definitely battle ready. Is garbed up and is instructing various bugbears and other humans in like a sort of like mock combat situation. All around the edges of this room are several hammocks, while in the center of the room, painted in blood, is a symbol of Xanathar. She looks over to you two and just kind of raises an eyebrow and points her weapon at you both and going, "Whoa! What's going on?"
Srak just points to his forearm. Just on our way down.
Okay. All right. See anything that we should know about on the way down?
No, not much going on. Typical dungeon stuff.
You passed through the first level?
Yeah. We're down. We're going down. We came through the first level.
Those and she makes it like an effort, even though she's holding her weapon in her hand. She tries to make a like air quotes, vampires a problem anymore?
No, we took care of them.
Good. That'll be it's good news.
Yeah, there's.
And,
sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
There's considerably less things on the level 1 now that we're through. They decided to pick a fight.
Yeah, we get that a lot. Shadoria, behind her on this wall, you see the wall itself is highlighted with your little vision. Looking at it like directly, you can see that there seems to be some recent goings, like that these people know that there's a secret door behind there.
Oh, they know that that's there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll... Yep, nope, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Okay. But yeah, to the south of the Beholder room is another door that you can go through if you want to leave here.
Xana's gonna gesture to the door and say, "Well, if they're not going to get in our way, shall we?"
Well, we're not going to get in their way. Have fun on training.
Xana's also gonna pat Srak on the back and say, "You are a handy fellow to know."
She scrapes her sword along the ground and like makes a clicking sound with her teeth. Like she's like, I thought it was actually something worth fighting for a second there.
Just slowly run,
Once we kind of get over here, I'm gonna nudge Srak and be like, and point towards that door where I saw the door and be like, "There's a secret door over there." But I mean, they kind of, it looks like they know that it's there, so I don't want to mess with it.
Yeah, unless you want to fight the room full of them with the three of us and probably the beholder over there. Probably best to keep that greed at bay. I mean, I wouldn't care if you killed them, but, that's just between you and me.
Nah, I'm fine going south. Seeing what's down here.
Yeah, Srak will go to the door.
Okay.
I whispered to Xana in Draconic, like, who are we traveling with?
Just make sure I speak Draconic.
I couldn't remember if
I
the character does.
Nope, Abyssal, Common, and Infernal.
Fuck!
And it's just kind of gonna look at Shadoria quizzically and just kind of shrug her shoulders and say back in Abyssal, "What, you're talking to yourself?"
What?
And
then just follow Srak.
No, we had a little secret hand language between the two of us. You remember that?
I thought we did.
A little hand sign thing from our sorority. We had the secret handshake, and then we had a little hand sign thing. But I don't know how sophisticated it is and whether you can.
Yeah, it's like behind Sarak's back, like as he goes through the door, like, who the fuck are we with? Gesturing to him and be like, what? And gesturing to her arm thing and pointing at the beholder, like, what's going on?
She's gonna just say, I guess he's the first mobster you've met?
What do you mean? I've met.
She just touches Shadoria's hand and says, just stay calm. Just stay calm. As long as he's not hostile, we're going to be okay. Just don't accept any gifts.
Okay.
Okay. So, to the south is another door, but to the west, the hallway is lit up dimly with a reddish light. You'll be able to see the whole thing, I think. So I'll just go ahead and do that.
Ooh, ominous.
Yeah, all along these walls are just these red gemstones that are glowing. Towards the very end, there are two. You can see two ballistas parked there.
We don't need to go that way.
Nope.
Is that a door behind the ballistas, though?
It sure is.
Mm-hmm. Behind it is a door.
Okay, hang on.
I
being at the end of these, so I'm going to duck back around the corner. But how far is this? I need to get the measurement out.
What are you looking at?
180 feet.
Oh my god!
175.
I don't think I have any spells that go that far.
I have haste.
I
also have dispel magic. If we're feeling ballsy,
I can do 120 feet. Yeah, I think 120 feet's the farthest I could do.
Yeah, dash. Yeah, 120.
60 feet. $120 feet. Yep. 120 feet. So it's tempting because Xana's just going to go, damn. You know something good is behind that door. Otherwise, why would it be defended?
Well, I mean, I could also transform somebody into a spider.
I can just change myself into a spider.
I think I've also got invisibility.
I'm going to tell you now. Magic does not work against invincibility. You can still set off traps.
Yeah, that's true.
Do I know if this is just part of the dungeon, or is this a trap set up by anybody in particular? Mainly, it's just looking to see if this is part of Xanathar's stuff, or is it just dungeon stuff?
You can. You can make a perception check, because like you want to know about this in particular. This might be an ignored thing or not. But go ahead and make a perception check when you look at this. Okay. So you don't see any symbol of Xanathar around here. There definitely doesn't seem to be any trace of like anybody trying to go through here. But to your best abilities, you can see that there are scuff marks all around here, suggesting some fighting, but none in this general area. Oh, whoops! I'm pinging on the wrong thing. Sorry. But there's been scuff marks all along the hallway to here, and so, like I said, to see that there's signs of combat and stuff. But all around here, there is nothing.
Well,
But you don't see anything that this looks dwarven make. This doesn't, or like under dwarven make. This doesn't appear like anything that you know.
it's on you girls if you want to head down there, but seems like we might be at a disadvantage given the distance.
Yeah, I don't think it's. If I had Blue's heavy crossbow, I could do something about it. But yeah, 120 feet plus the 60. I don't think I can do anything.
So, I know Shadoria would probably just be like, let's just ignore this and move on, but Sam is super curious about this. Sam wants to go in there with Dispel Magic and say, fuck it. I've got Gerbel in the back. I've got Gerbel waiting in the wing.
I mean, yeah, I will go wherever you guys want to go. I'm not opposed to it.
Well, how many times can you wild shape today?
Just one more time.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be up to you if you want to use it to get over there and take a look over there, see if it's even worth it, or we just move forward.
Oh, you know what? I might have something I can use, which is kind of cruel and funny. Let me see about this. Just checking. So, Hunter, what do you think of using the key rune?
If you want to use it.
Do you think that it would be able to do something about the ballistas?
I mean, nothing special any more than anything that you guys could do, if that makes sense.
But then expendable. All right, let's do it. I'm going to summon it. So Xana pulls out a kind of like what looks like a worry stone, and it's made out of dark stone that's kind of marbled with scarlet veins, and it has a kind of intricate carving on it. And she goes, all right, here goes nothing, and she kisses it. And then a creature starts to appear in front of us. She like tosses the stone onto the ground, and the creature it turns into a creature that looks like a cackling imp, a mischievous demon. And it's got purple horns like her.
I'm trying to find that just in case. Oh, this guy, there it is, Rakdos.
Oh, I didn't know you were a mom.
That's sweet. It's more like a pet.
I'm just trying to make sure what happens if it dies. Okay, so you'll have to essentially pick it back up. But
okay, I can do that. I got Mage Hand.
Yeah, but where do you want to put him?
So he appears in front of me, but she's going to basically say, "All right, honey, would you mind getting as close as you can to those ballistas and trying to destroy them or disable them?"
Destroy them?
Yeah. Do you think you can handle that?
Handle that.
It's so cute.
Oh, I almost hit the wrong. Oh God, he grew. That's actually fine because it's easier for me to use him now. but he is smaller for the record. So he gets about to here, and then oh geez, can he even do anything? Nope. He's gonna get a little bit closer, and the ballistas you see start to animate. And when I say animate, I mean they literally like lift up and get out. And
I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
okay, we're gonna see if that matters.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna do something fun right now. I'm gonna do just a little quick roll initiative thing for myself and see how that goes.
Jackler, go! You can do it.
Do you want him to use the bardic inspiration on his initiative roll?
What did he roll?
8.
He rolled an 8.
Can I give him another one later?
If he lives, sure.
Yeah, okay. Let's give him a better than an 8. 1 second.
Yeah, sorry, the
Are you still
ballista's
in
actually rolled a
D6?
13.
Okay, I'm still a D6 because I'm
yeah.
a bard level 6. I think it gets upgraded at 7, right?
I don't know, but whatever it is right now, it's what it is.
There we go.
Okay, so he will actually get to go first then. Let's see if it's enough. So he launches a firebolt at one of the creatures down there, hitting it and dealing. All right, 9 damage. Cool. So yeah, the northern ballista catches fire, but withstands most of the blow. The ballista itself, both of them fire at him. Oh, ignore that third one. Ignore the third one. So the first one it hits. And just instantly you see him take a bolt to the chest, and he goes, and bursts into into confetti and laughter.
Then it goes, poor buddy. And she's going to use Mage Hand to scoop up the key rune and bring him back. I think that's within range.
You'd have to get up closer, but you'd be able to get close enough. Oh, he is well away from you at this point.
He was like 60 feet in.
Yeah, he got about a third down the hallway before they fired. So you'd have to get a little bit closer, but yeah.
Gotcha. So, all right, the ballistas doesn't seem too bad. I think we could take those.
All right, let's do it.
They both also reset after the threat has been dealt with.
Oh, and the fire is not still going, for instance?
It did not. It went for like a little bit, but then as soon as it kind of reset itself and sat itself down, nothing.
I could try and get
Cassie rune back. So I'm going to get within 30 feet of him.
Yeah, you can bring him back. Yeah, you're able to get back your little key rune thing.
I could fireball it.
I want to destroy this. I want to destroy these, and she's going to pick up the key rune and go, "Sorry, buddy," and tuck him away again. And she's gonna go, "All right, I think we can take those out."
You should have cheered him on. That's what good parents do.
Just so you know, you cannot resummon him for another day and a half.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a cooldown on him. But he's expendable. That's the fun part.
Oh, I hate that word.
Fun.
Oh, he's totally expendable.
He is absolutely expendable.
All right. I'm gonna get close enough to be within 120 feet of the ballista. I think that was like about here.
A little bit closer, and then you can kind of get into their range.
I want to be within 120.
Yeah. If you're going to be within 120, they're going to activate.
Before that happens, Srak's gonna wild shape. And let's see. I gotta find a creature that I'm gonna wild shape into. Something with a little bit of tankiness. Possibly.
A bear.
What's a good 1/4 creature?
A baby bear.
Aww. Turns into a teddy bear.
Sorry, taking me just a sec.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, I'll just turn into an elk.
An elk?
Yeah.
Okay, let me find an elk for you.
Giving me magic flashbacks.
An elk or a giant elk?
Giant elk, I think it is. No, it's a elk. It's a quarter.
Elk, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
giant elk is slightly bit higher CR.
All right. I tried to drag it. It did something weird. So let's see if that worked. There we go. I just have the word elk in the middle of my screen now, which kind of sucks, but that's okay.
Yeah, I hate that. You have to refresh to get rid of it. It happens to me all the time.
It's fine. I can scroll around it, so now it's not in the middle of everybody. All right, let's see. I just want to do this. Let's see if I can.
I got it. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can you see his stats and everything now and use them?
I should be able to. Yep.
All right. Give me a good test roll just in case. Awesome. Cool. But don't forget. I mean, like this probably wouldn't matter, but you also have the int, whiz, and charisma of your stats. But that's okay. Awesome.
I'm just seeing if I have any buffs. I don't think I built to be very buffy. Yeah, I've got like healing word and cure wounds, but not really anything like bless or. Yeah. Okay. I'm good to go.
That's okay. This is really just for some temp HP. Alright, shall we go in?
So I'm where I need to be. So should we roll initiative?
Yeah, because I really want to kick off Fireball.
Yeah, if you guys want to roll initiative, we absolutely can. They won't be active until you move 5 feet forward from where you are.
And Vazana?
Yeah.
But also, they are expecting battle people, or are they expect combat always because they're constructs like that. So there's no surprise round or anything like that. No surprise condition. That's okay. That's okay because again, if you guys aren't within 120 feet, they're not going to act yet. But yeah, Xana, you are first.
Okay, she's going to step forward and use her new circlet of blasting. So that will, if I understand the spell correctly, I can target both of them. And then,
it's Scorching Ray, so you can target both of them with a ray, and you have a third ray you can do whatever with also.
so it says I need to make an attack roll for each ray.
It's just like Eldritch Blast.
16 and 12. Obviously, ignore the third one.
So, so the 16 hits, but the other two just kind of get like glance off of like whatever special pieces that they have on, like the metal pieces, whatever. But yeah, go ahead and roll damage for that. Oh, 7? Okay, cool. Which one were you targeting?
Well, I was targeting both of them. The wording of the spell is kind of interesting. Like, it sounds like it's 1 damage roll for all the hits.
Because you're making separate attacks, you make a damage roll for each attack.
So it says,
Yeah.
make a ranged spell attack for each ray, but on a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, that's for each hit.
Yes.
Roll.
It is pretty much like a fire Eldritch Blast almost.
Okay. Well, yeah, that'll be...
Which one were you hitting?
I'll get the one up top.
Gotcha. That was the one that was already attacked by your little cackler. So
Good.
he is definitely a larger chunk of burning wood on this ballista, but it still looks functional.
That is my turn.
Do you have bonus in movement? Do you want to do anything else?
Move backwards. See if that helps. Yeah, I'll just move back. I don't have anything I can do for a bonus right now, unless do one of you want a bardic inspiration?
No, that's okay.
I'm good for right now. Thank you, though.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Okay. On their turn, then, they actually start walking on their little spindly legs, moving forward. I'll just actually say that they're going this way. Yeah. I'll go ahead and remove these guys for now, because you are just map tokens. But they're targeting. The top one is targeting you, Xana. The other one is targeting the elk. Now that it can kind of. So the first one's against Xana.
Okay.
17.
Let me just double check. That hits.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wonderful! It's fire.
It is fire. They are fireballs that they're
That's
shooting out.
perfect. Yeah, that's not going to hurt very much at all. Let me just double check how much.
You
I
have the damage, I think, right?
I think if you're resistant to it,
I'm resistant to fire damage, so that's 10.
Yep. And I think the 9 misses the elk.
Yep, have AC of 10, so...
All right, perfect.
Ranapatch slows down.
That's their turn.
I'll come here. I'm actually not too nervous walking forward because I have like shield and resistance to all damage right now. So, and I shall fireball.
Ooh.
Hell yeah! Dex save on
Good
contact.
roll.
Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, the top one instantly splinters into a ball of charred wood. The other one, oh no, that's fine. The other one still up, but is looking pretty rough.
I'll glance over at the elk and I'll head nod and be like, "Do you want to finish him, or shall I?" Does he nod or shake his head?
He'll do just nod his head.
Okay. Gosh, how much is it to quicken stuff? 2 points?
2 points, yeah.
2.
All right, I shall quicken my cantrip to a bonus action, fire bolt.
Okay. Point of order. It doesn't really matter too much because you're just using a cantrip and a spell in the same thing. But usually it's like the way the quicken spell or bonus action spells work. It's like you can't cast a bonus action spell if you already casted a spell. But it doesn't matter because again you could have just said that you quicken the fireball instead. I'm not a stickler on that.
Okay, thank you. I always get mixed up backwards with that. It's like every session I do this.
Yeah, I pretty much just shorthanded to like, are you just casting a cantrip as your bonus action? Fine. But yeah, 23 definitely hits, and oh my god, 11 is actually the exact damage that you needed.
Nice.
Hey.
So yeah, you're able to make quick work of these animated ballistas.
Then a high five Shadoria and says, nice work.
Good, go team. And I give the elk scritches on their nose.
He just leans into it.
Those are some impressive antlers you've got.
And then claps on the floor and like kind of bends down a little bit, like offering essentially a ride if you want.
Oh my.
Riding
Alan
in
Dracula.
style.
I'm going to pass on the ride, although that's kind of a fun idea. I don't know how high the ceilings are here.
We ride in style, Zana.
Well, check out what's behind the door.
The back of our druid.
Let's see what's behind this door. I want to get over there.
Srak moving 50 feet.
All right, so door is not locked. It was just well defended by an armed ballista. Inside here, you see a pillar with 6 copper spigots coming out of it at equal distance between each other. Carved into the walls are over 20 bas-reliefs depicting drunken dwarves in different poses. These ones are not animated like in the other hallway that you guys saw before. But in each of these dwarfs, some of them are missing mugs, but you spot at least 3 copper mugs embedded into the wall with these drunken dwarves.
I wonder if we have to put mugs into them, or do we take the mugs out of them?
Or maybe we need to fill them. If I was a dwarf, I'd want my mug filled.
That's true. I do have flask of oil. I have a water skin.
On the northwestern part of the wall, there is a door.
We'll probably need beer, darling.
Well, I don't have any of that. Do you?
Let me see. I have a tea set. No, they probably don't want tea. Holy water. No, I don't think so. Srak, I don't suppose you've got any beer or wine on you? Something alcoholic?
Let's see.
I'm still gonna try the water.
Yeah, Srak is staying in his form right now, but in the elk form. But all my stuff would be with melded into me. I do not have. I have 3 flasks, but I don't know what those flasks are for. I totally forgot what I got those for.
Okay.
Is there poison in any of them, or acid?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, wasn't sure.
Need that alchemy jug.
Right. I'll take out my water flask and I'll try filling up one of the cups and see what happens.
Strak's gonna just kind of like squeeze through the door, since you can squeeze through 5-foot spaces with that.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. Like you got your antlers, you have to kind of deal with and move around, but you're able to get in just fine.
I'm assuming he probably accidentally pokes at Xana since she's in the way.
Oh, sorry. All right, yes. So she'll get out of the way. Watch those antlers.
Just gives you a little
Getting used to. She touches her horn.
But Shadoria, you're trying one of the spigots?
I'm trying to pour my water skin into it.
Okay, there are 6 spigots. Which one are you going for?
I don't know. The first one.
The first one, you try to pour it, nothing happens, nothing comes out. There maybe like a whoosh of air is like the last thing that you feel before like nothing.
I'm gonna just go down the row until I feel something.
Okay. On the 6th one, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Okay.
Oh.
That's a 5.
Okay. You go to pour it out, and like instead of just a green slime just comes right out and onto your hands, coating your hands and sticking to your hands. You take 2 points of acid damage. As the
Halved.
thing is like hurting. Okay, halved. Yeah. You're right. As it's hurting your hands. Still on it. What do you want to do?
Ow, 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 ow. Xana!
Oh, honey, what did you do?
Acid came out of this one.
Oh, it's a good thing you're resistant to it.
Yeah, for a little while.
I actually need to top up my health from my little bout with the crossbow, so I actually will give myself a cure wounds.
Okay, you give yourself a cure wounds. Meanwhile, Shadoria, you take another 5 points of acid damage.
God, I move away from it.
It is on your hands.
I'm wiping it off.
Okay, how are you wiping it off?
I don't know, on the floor. I take a rag and I just try and wipe it off.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to wipe it off then. Do take like because it just would not. It wasn't moving at all. It was sticking to your hands.
Like I try to do that hand whip thing, and I'm like, it burns again. Ah!
She's doing Oh, why did it do it? Okay, I meant to do a cure wounds and a healing word, but it looks like it did both healing words. I guess it doesn't make any difference. Shadoria, you can get your health back, and I'm going to cure myself for 9.
You sure about that? I'm pretty haughty.
Whatever. I care about my girl. That's not right.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah, I saw that 9.
Yeah. Okay, so let's check out the door. We don't have anything for the dwarves.
Okay. Again, nothing. Nothing. The door is not locked. But beyond it is a door etched in is dwarven runes. Does anyone who here can read or speak dwarven?
Not me.
Yeah, no.
I don't even think I have the comprehend languages one. I do not.
Okay, I thought one of you could speak dwarven, but there's dwarven runes etched into the door. They don't look magical. I'll give you that.
I don't think I have comprehend languages. I have tongues, but that's a
speak one.
Yeah. Oh well. Don't know what's in there. It's a mystery. Nobody knows.
How about I go first this time?
Help yourself.
Okay. Beyond this door, you see a... Ooh, that's not right. What looks like a vast brewery. 6 large ale barrels sit upright, while a dozen or more barrels line the eastern wall. Past the barrels and everything else are a pair of double doors.
I think I found the alcohol.
Excellent. Maybe we can give some to the dwarves.
Do you want to help me roll one of these over?
Or we could just tap it.
Or we just tap it, yes, that too.
So let's see. Do I have a container, like a bottle or something? Probably should have a bottle on me. Or skin of some kind. Would that be in my backpack?
A water skin?
Yeah, like some sort of container to put
I-
beer into.
I believe so. Yeah.
Pretty much everything, all the starting gear should come with a water skin.
I think so. Okay, so I'll go ahead and tap one of the small kegs, not the big ones, but I'll go over to one of the small ones.
Okay.
Does it have anything in it? I should ask.
So you go over to the small ones. They are empty. You even
Oh.
look at them. They're made of like the wood that they're made of seems to be decaying after all these years down here. They're don't seem to be in good shape to even hold any liquid anymore.
And how about the big ones?
Yeah, slap the big one, see if you hear any liquid inside.
So you guys slap these four giant vats, hearing nothing out of these three right here. But but this one you do hear some ale inside.
And is there a spigot of some sort to use?
At the very bottom, yeah.
Okay, so she'll open up her skin and hold it under the spigot, and let's try and empty some in there.
I take the tiefling skull and flip it upside down and try and fill it like a goblet.
Okay.
It'll leak, it'll leak. Those things leak.
I got a hand, like right where that hole is.
There's several holes.
There's a lot of holes in a skull. Haven't you
It'd
ever
be like
tried to drink out of a skull, Shadoria? Jeez.
The Underdark, it changes you.
Srak, you can see on the pair of double doors, each door has a dwarf standing on a barrel, or just kind of like, but that's it.
All right, just on the wall or on the door itself?
On the door itself.
Okay. Yeah, Srak's not going to move any further. Just waiting for the girls.
Did I manage to get any beer out of that?
You did. You're able to fill up your wineskin. The ale smells sour, but not spoiled.
Xana's going to stand up and gesture to them and say, "Shall we try the dwarves again?"
Sure. Try number 6 first. That's where the acid came out of.
All right.
You can use your mage hand. That's probably smarter than what I did.
Sounds like a good idea. So Xana will stand in the center of the room and she'll use her mage hand to hold the skein as she has it go around to each of the mugs and pour some of the ale into it.
Okay. The mug's embedded in the wall.
Yeah. So a little bit of ale into each mug.
Okay. Each one, as you're going around, you fill it up, and the weight of it causes it to fall onto the floor. They were just they seem to be just copper mugs that were just put into the wall. So aside from spilling beer, you now have 3 copper mugs, worth about 5 gold each.
What? She filled them with water before, and they didn't fall out?
I didn't hear that you filled them with water. I'm very sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
It could have been just crosstalk.
Oh, yeah. But we now have 3 copper mugs. We can celebrate when we get good ale.
If they're out, let's say that if she was filling them with water and they fell out of the wall, that Xana's going to keep her beer.
Okay.
Okay.
Copper mug each?
Yeah, cheers.
I'm
And,
not drinking that gross beer.
Xana's going to have some of the gross beer.
It is sour, but it's not terrible. If you've had like any sour beer before, this is definitely unlike the very tart range of sour beers. It is very strong, but it's like a flavor that you could grow to get to like.
It kind of reminds me of an IDPA, an Icewind Dale Pale Ale.
Stark's just like no. No.
All right, let's move forward.
Srak is just being straight up Alan Dracula. It's great.
He is.
All right,
I'm gonna
let's do the door.
Yep. Continue. I'll take 2 seconds. I'm going to quickly refill my drink.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah,
but
me
I
too.
will reveal
That
this hallway
too.
for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
BRB.
dear.
Okay, I'm back. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm pinned down by the cat, so I can't move.
Oh, did they go take a quick break?
Yeah.
Then I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Who else is back?
I'm around. I wasn't able to leave because of the cats. They're pinned down.
You're catatonic.
Yep. It's a catastrophe.
Have to take a pause in your life.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey.
Speaking of beer, grab myself some. I think I need it. Tonight's menu is a Berry Weiss.
Ooh, nice.
Lightning Kugels.
I was pretty proud of that Icewind Dale Pale Ale thing.
It was pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm just not in a form to actually appreciate it.
Really?
But sour beer is usually. I don't know if I've ever had a sour IPA before.
Well, I don't know much about beer. I was just bullshitting.
No, that was good. That was good. No, I appreciate it.
Who's this Alan Dracula?
So the show Infinity Train, the second season of Infinity Train, there is a this deer that this kid names him Alan Dracula, and the other girl can't think of a better name to name him, so he's just called Alan Dracula. But he's just this deer that has powers. It's very weird. Like, it can shapeshift, it can turn invisible, it can shoot lasers out of its eyes, it can shoot frost out of its breath. It is essentially an OP, like, weird, can do anything like deer, and it is one of the best companions I've ever seen in a show, because
the greatest character.
He has 0 lines. He never speaks. It is just a magic deer.
Yeah,
And it follows the characters because it loves them, and it's great, and everyone loves it too. If you ever get the chance, watch Infinity Train, because it is a gem.
I will attempt. So, I don't have a HBO Max, but I can figure out a way.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, they're doing a 4th season, thank God, because there was some touch and go moments, like after the 3rd season ended, that I was like, oh God, where's did they cancel the show? Oh no, did they cancel the show? And then it turns out like, no, we were just keeping it under wraps because with these things they have announcement schedules and everything, so it's okay, everybody.
Yeah.
These
Anyways.
look like drag marks.
Yeah, if we are all back, so this hallway you see slants down. It goes like at like beyond this like little 10-foot landing you guys see here before you. It just continues going down. About like trying to figure out the angle here. A steep-ish angle. Nothing to like catch your balance off of, but you don't want to catch yourself running down it, if that makes sense. Yeah, it like you can see right here, there are definitely obvious like groove marks of like something being either dragged or rolled down this hallway.
I figure they probably fill them with ale and push the casket down. Wonder where it goes.
Srak will kind of push past him, and he'll
Oh god.
start to move down the track.
Okay, can you make a perception check?
Yeah.
Hold on.
And this is
Hold on.
mine, right? Yeah. Not with
Yeah.
the guidance.
Okay. Right, but yeah, with the 27. So you get there and you're about to step, and then you notice that like there's something about the grooves on this one that like it doesn't match up. Like there's this section right here looks shaky, and you glance down the hallway more and you see more like the same like shaky-ish looking things.
He'll like stamp his claw or sorry, his hoof right next to it, not on it. It's like
What is it, boy? Is there danger?
Oh my god, I was just about to say the same thing.
he just lets out a kind of like a "Wah." Yeah.
All right. So you figure that part of the tile is probably going to like collapse in on itself, huh?
He'll.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I'm just confirming what she said. But go ahead.
Is there a door at the end of the hallway?
It doesn't appear to be, but the groove marks do seem to go into those walls. It's a little bit too far for Shadoria to really see if there's a secret door or not.
And it's slanting down like this, right?
So I have
Yeah.
dark vision. It's not just Shadoria who can see stuff.
Well, Shadoria can see very special things for 24 hours right now.
Oh, I see. The like secret doors. Okay.
That's what I meant.
So
You think we should risk jumping over them?
that's what I was thinking about. I'm open to jumping over it.
The bits,
So-
the sections look to be about 10 feet in length.
That's a running jump. You can do that. I'm going to try it.
Okay. I could fly down there.
You could ride on
Xana's going
Srak's
to
back
try.
and he can just hop over.
Oh yeah. I'll start climbing onto Srak's back.
And I'm going to try and just jump over.
Srak's gonna take a
You want me to roll in?
Are you just jumping over, or are you getting on Srak's back to jump over?
I'm just jumping over.
You're just jumping over? Athletics, please.
Oh, not acrobatics? Could I do like a backflip?
Acrobatics is more of like doing some tumbles and everything else. Athletics would be just like a long jump.
Yeah, and you're doing are you doing a standing leap or like a running
I'm
start?
doing a running.
Okay.
Okay. Make an athletics check. If you don't mind.
What acrobatics? Okay, how was that?
So you land on the far corner, and then you feel the floor beneath you give way. Yeah. You just feel yourself falling, not too far, but just far enough to where it actually hurts as you like land hard on the bottom of a decently deep pit.
Man, dexterity, man, dexterity. Athletics is strength. I'm dexterous.
So you just take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall into this pit.
How far down did she fall?
20 feet.
20 feet.
You got some rope?
I do have a rope. I would have liked to have been able to roll dex to get past that, but
Well,
I can probably roll dex to get out of it at least. So can I do like the bouncing parkour wall climb? Is it small enough that I can do that?
you're not a monk.
I've got some serious dex.
I'll just toss you down a rope.
The wall is too smooth for you to attempt anything special.
Okay. I'll climb up using the rope.
I understand what you're trying to go for, but in this particular case, like it wouldn't work. These pits are pretty wide too, so like unless like trying to wall jump across, if you could do that, you would have been able to get across this pit.
10 feet's not that far. Says the person who was in track and field. Okay, that's I'll drop it, but I will take Shadoria's rope and climb back up.
Why don't we just try this elk style?
I want to weigh him down. We can do one at a time, maybe. But yeah, okay.
You might even be able just to use me as like kind of leverage, just a higher place to jump from. A springboard. You want to do that if you don't want to.
Aww.
Can elks jump?
I mean, I have 50 feet of movement. I'm pretty sure I can jump.
Elks can jump. They okay, so for instance, for like the rules of like long jumping and stuff, you cover if you do a long running long jump, you can cover like a distance equal to your strength score and feet.
Yep. I have a strength score of 3, so I'll attempt like with Shadoria on the back, just try to do the jump.
So yeah, unfortunately, Zana, like you're just short of like being able to bridge that gap.
Well, I like I said, I climbed up. I climbed up the rope that Shadoria left for me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so yeah, you're able to get across. A part of me wants to make you roll for every single one, but also a part of me wants to be like, let's keep going. Let's keep going like past this. So I'll just say like, as you guys are like, just careful gauging of everything past this situation after seeing Santa fall. You're able to get all the way down, and Shadoria right on the back of Srak, which I assume you're able to see that the walls down here are false, and they open up into different rooms if you'd like to explore them.
Yeah, okay. Well, it looks like the walls are fake, so let's continue forward.
Which one do you want to do? Like Srak's like left or right?
Yeah. North or south?
South.
South? Okay.
Always go left.
So you see what used to be the remnants of like you see some barrels stacked on top of each other, but a lot of the barrels have either fallen over or decayed and broken. So they're just like littering the ground with like broken debris and everything. There are a few that look intact, but not a whole lot. You can like just like being in this room, you can smell like. Even after the years that these things have been in storage, you can still smell the distinct odor of ale.
Okay. And then I'll slide off of the elk and go peek into the northern room.
Okay. You see a room that has held up a little bit better. There is a large pyramid of ale barrels here, stacked up in the center of this room.
I'll say to the others, well, this room looks a bit better intact, and I'll kind of walk in and start inspecting the barrels.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Ooh.
Beer's not your strong suit. You're not that kind of sorority girl.
No, I'm not.
I'll check it out. Don't want to be in the pit again. Ah.
Yeah, Zana, you're more of the beer drinker.
All right, let's see. So, are all of the casks full?
Going over to them, they're definitely full. Can you make an investigation check for me, please?
I can. Let's do that. Wow.
That's amazing. Different rolls, same result.
Wow.
That checks out.
The most that you guys, I like that, and if you can gauge, is that these barrels, they look very different from the kind in this entire brewery that you've been in. They look like they've held up better over the years than anything else.
Like aged beer. I've got a bag of holding, right?
Mm.
I don't know if you can fit a whole barrel in that bag.
It'd be awesome if I could. Can I?
I can fit some big things in there.
I think I want to save a barrel of it if I can.
1 second as I check something. I am pretty sure that you do have a bag of holding. I just want to just do a quick thing.
Everyone roll death saves.
No. You gauge that if you put one of these barrels into your bag of holding, you could contain. You can bring a back like a whole one of them. Otherwise, your bag of holding would just be a bag of beer and nothing else.
Bag of beer holding. I like it. Oh, she'll do just one barrel.
Okay. It is definitely heavy, but kind of like fixing the bag on top of the thing and just like shimmying it down. Yep. You're able to, yeah, you're able to get it in. These are you can probably bring it up, maybe sell it to the Yawning Portal or something in the future. But yeah,
she'll empty out the sour beer and fill up the skein with the better beer.
Oh, do you open up one of the barrels?
She's gonna open up another one of the barrels.
Okay.
So she's got one full barrel in her bag, and now she's going to fill up her skein with a different barrel.
Okay. Can everyone make perception checks as this happens?
Oh, wise elk.
Very perceptive elk.
Yeah. So Srak, you notice when she opens up the barrels, you see a rune on the top of the barrel disappear. It illuminates and then disappears as she cracks open a new barrel.
He's a little frustrated because he can't he's gonna tap on another barrel to see if trying to get their attention.
Oh, you want one too? Okay.
He's gonna he kind of motions her away with the antlers a little bit, gently.
Okay, you can do it yourself. Whatever.
And he's gonna shift back into his form real quick, human form.
Okay, so no longer an elk.
De-elkify.
Where'd your token go? Here it is.
I don't know.
Back.
Oh no, that's the elk. What are you doing? No, get out of here, Alan Dracula. No,
His true form.
There you go.
Sorry, it was really difficult trying to talk to you like that. It looked like there was some kind of like glyph or something on it. I don't know, magic ward or something that when you opened it up.
Sure, it was probably protecting the beer.
That's actually probably like I don't know.
Like a preservation magic.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you want some? She's going to gesture with her skein and say, "There's more in the bar, and there's more in the barrel."
I mean, yeah, sure. Now, I didn't want to drink and drive, but I think it's fine now.
Try.
Drives us around as an elk.
So you guys try the ale?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely very different. A lot like the sourness is gone. This is a more crisp, flavorful ale. It is not. It is not like the ones that you saw, like you tasted from the very large vat.
Oh, this is much more delightful.
How much do you reckon that one of these barrels would cost or sell for?
Oh, if I want to sell
One barrel between 40 to 60 gold each, depending. There's a lot of barrels here as well. There's about 49 barrels.
Whew.
Maybe 50.
it.
could
It's
always-
a treasure trove.
We could always tell someone about this. Maybe gain a favor for by somebody.
Well, I mean, if you want to walk all the way back to the goblins, or do you want to talk to the folks in the room back there, I'm sure they definitely would get it, but they're not going to pay us for it.
I don't know. Why don't you guys tell me more about this Xanathar fellow?
Right.
Oh, well, I don't know too much about him, but he's big in the underworld, in Waterdeep.
Yeah, the underworld, yep.
He's one of those people you don't want to piss off.
That would be, I mean, you saw the folks back there. I saw the bugbears even earlier. Like, all of them work for Xanathar, and I guess you probably already kind of guessed the other thing.
I didn't get anything.
Well,
I know
he's talking to Shadoria specifically.
Yeah, but yeah, she's making a point of like, I don't know anything.
You mean that you probably work for them? Yes, I've been theorizing that for the past half hour.
You would be
Makes a
correct.
face. Makes a face at Shadoria like, how stupid are you being right now?
Hey, I get it. I get it. You know, people make their own lives. I'm just glad we have an ally.
I do work for the Eye. I'll say that, yeah. I guess it wasn't really hard to hide at that point. But then again, it should have probably been obvious, given the reception I've gotten down here so far, but, you know.
That's true. I just figured we'd have an open conversation about it, now that we're kind of alone and probably out of earshot.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to really care. I mean, I don't really deal with them more often. My work's above ground, usually.
Xana says, I just want to make it clear, it makes no difference to me who you work for. I'm just happy as long as we're not attacking each other.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not being paid to kill you, so it's okay. On the other hand, if I was, then, well, we wouldn't be speaking.
That's true. I noticed you got nervous around V earlier.
I mean, I gotta remember why I was nervous around me. It's a lot.
I think she's a bounty hunter.
V's a bounty hunter and is vigilante sorta.
Yeah, I mean, that's not exactly, our goals not necessarily aligned.
That's true.
I can't
still have
imagine
her
she's after
sword.
me, though, but,
I still have her sword.
Wow, I mean, just keep it on you. I'm sure she'll be around
Okay.
here one day.
Well, then I'll hold up the copper mug. I'm like, to new friends.
And Srak will do the same. Toast. Yeah.
Xana toasts and clink, and then has a hearty sip of the ale.
Likewise.
Xana toast.
Delicious.
Well, shall we move on?
I'm sure it wouldn't hurt.
Suppose any of you want to take souvenirs?
I can't quite carry a barrel by myself.
Me neither.
Pity we couldn't just put some saddlebags on your elk form.
Well, we wouldn't be talking if that was the case, And plus, I don't know if I would have been even in elk form, would have been able to carry that around for too long.
Alright, let's go.
Alrighty, let's head back out.
Okay. On the way out, you all see something like hanging out of this barrel, like either like a piece of rope or like a vine or something is like hanging out of this barrel right here. The large vat, I should say, the large ale casks, long-term ale casks, brewers casks. Yeah.
I don't know, and I'm gonna like touch it with my mage hand.
Okay. You touch it. It's like you see it writhe and wrap around, and then an eyeball appears at the end of, like, it just like unfurls out of the barrel, and an eyeball appears out at you. A sickening eyeball, very milky white and grotesque, and you all see the top of this vast barrel open, like lifts up and slides off, revealing another beholder, zombie, undead beholder. This one not having the eye like painting on it.
Oh shit!
Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
I thought you said there was only 2.
Oh, I'm the other one.
I gotta
What?
change this. This
Why
is
are we in these like simultaneous rolls?
this is. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna not show the name of this thing because it's just so weird. Like, why does this have a name? Oh, okay. All right.
Former
cool.
Xanathar.
This is for something later, but all right. Never mind. They just use the same thing. It's actually funny you say that, Sam.
Oh. I don't know why I took polymorph over banishment. I think this is when we were doing a bunch of like Thursor, and I was just like, polymorph sounds like fun.
Polymorph is fun.
It is fun, but get out of here.
All right, it gets to go first. Hooray!
Yay!
All right, cool. Oh, wait a minute. Does the is this the right? Hang on, 1 second. It's very weird. I'm like trying to make sure that this is the right stat for it, because again, like I did the sort of like shift click thing. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. It is a undead beholder, so it's not fighting at its heights. So I'm going to roll then. All right, and let's go Shadoria. Shadoria, one of its milky white eyeball tendrils shoots out a beam at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, goody. Yep.
All right. You are frightened.
Perfect.
For 1 minute. Yeah. You don't have to do anything special about this frightened condition, but you are frightened. So any attacks you make against it will be at disadvantage.
She can re-roll or save on her turn, though, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. At the end.
At the end of it. That's his turn. Again, this is an undead beholder. It is not a fully fleshed out beholder. However, it is floating like about 20 feet up in the air. No, 10 feet up in the air above this giant ale cask.
So, Sam, if you let me go first, I'll give you a bardic inspo to help with the fear condition.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do that. So,
All
Xana,
right.
you get to go first.
Eldritch Blast. Because you said it's like 20 feet up?
Yeah, it is. It is just kind of hovering in the air. It's not armor like it's not taking any cover from the cask itself either, so you don't have to worry about that. So the 26 hits. The 14, unfortunately, yeah, that one veers off and goes a little bit wild.
Okay, and I'm giving Shadoria a bardic inspo.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, sounds good.
That's my turn.
Shadoria.
I'm just gonna and then pop a pepper in my mouth and do Dragon's Breath. At level 2. Baby damage, okay. Come on, undead thing. Be dexterous. No!
What kind of damage is it?
Fire.
Okay, so you're able to like singe the top of this ale cask, crumbling it a little bit. Like whatever wood was holding this thing together was long since like ready to finally kick the bucket, turning into dust. So you kind of helped kickstart that, but this guy is just still hanging out.
And I'll go ahead and make my wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You're good. You are no longer frightened.
Oh, okay, so I didn't have to spend it?
You did not have to spend it.
Let me put a little dot to remind myself. And that's my turn.
Srak, you're up.
Let's see. Would have preferred him to be on the ground so I can actually stab him. There's no way to climb up on him up there, right?
No, like the barrels even down here, like aren't stacked in a way that you can do it. Unless you want to try and stack them, but that would be like a whole series of events.
It seems like a little bit too much effort and work. I will attempt to. There's nobody adjacent to him either, right?
I got something for you next round.
Let's do. Let me try just blindness deafness on him. If he can't see us.
Ooh, okay.
It's a con save, unfortunately.
Oh, it's a con save.
Yeah,
okay.
It's probably the thing he's probably best at, but we'll attempt it.
Ooh,
too off.
Yeah, sorry.
It's alright. Damn it. Just gonna move back a little bit. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, back to his turn. He's going to get out of the barrel, out of that vicinity, and just move over here. God, really? Okay, cool. Srak, the same tendril eye actually focuses on you now. Can you make a wisdom saving throw? Oh, you just fail. You are also now frightened of this beholder zombie. But that's it. That's his turn. Yeah. So Xana.
All right. He's still up in the air. Let's Oh, he's probably got good against wisdom, right? Against like a psychic.
Don't know. He's undead.
Oh, let's give it a try. Why not? I'm gonna try with Dissonant Whispers. Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, DC 16. Nope. That's that's a failure. Any special thing on a failure?
Let me just double check. Things are a little bit slow to load, so give me a moment. I just rolled the thing. I didn't look at the spell card. Okay.
Ooh, it has to immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Yes, I see that now. I finally found it. Okay, cool. So he's running away.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, now he has to. He just floats back away to this whole area.
I
Can't move
guess
right.
opportunity attack.
Nobody's taken any damage.
He's
And I-
he's 20. He's still 20 feet up in the air.
Oh, okay. So we can't even reach him.
I don't really have any.
No,
So, yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Shadoria.
If he's 20, I know you're just saying 25 or 20 feet up in the air, but is he really 20 feet up in the air? Because then my cone can't reach him. And I wouldn't have been able to hit him last time.
Well, assuming you're like 5 feet off the ground at least, and if you reach up your hand,
Yeah, I'll say it at the very least with your between your, because it's a 15-foot cone, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I'll say radiating from your mouth. It's fine.
Yeah.
Then I'll just get up to him and do it again.
Okay.
Because it's concentration, so it lasts for a minute.
Yes. I know exactly what you're doing. Dexterity? Yeah, dexterity.
How many dexterity can you get? Okay.
No, not very good.
Finally. All right.
if you were lying on your back on the ground and trying to do it, you'd miss.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to hold. Oh, is it my action to do that every time?
I believe so.
Oh, I was trying to get the spell card. Whoops. Okay.
If you hit the if you hit the speech bubble, don't be the spell card. Yes, your action.
Ah, crap. Okay. Well, then, Srak, do you have a crossbow?
I do have a bow, but I'm.
Your turn.
Okay. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I do have ranged attacks. I was just hoping to like disable them somehow or help everybody out.
You have like rogue levels, right?
Yeah, mostly rogue. So. I'm gonna be disadvantaged attacking him, so I'm gonna do something else real quick. This will help you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Fairy Fire?
Cool.
Very good.
I like Fairy Fire.
All right. How's he lit up?
He's lit up. We'll just go purple. I think.
Yeah. Best
His
color.
Yeah, Srak's just like, all right, Xana, do your thing. And make a wisdom check at the end of my turn.
Correct. You succeed. You're good.
Huh.
Condition over.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Actually, Shadoria, you're probably... No, he's 20 feet in the air. He can see you all, so I'll go ahead and do this. All right. A different eye stalk now targets you, Xana. You feel like you're lighter, and like you realize, like, wait, as like you think this thing might be trying to lift you off the ground. Can you make a strength saving throw, please?
I don't really care if he makes me float. Let's watch me fail this. Oh, I did okay. Okay.
Okay, so you're able to. Yeah, you did okay.
I would have been fine floating. I'm using ranged attacks on him anyway.
I like the way that you said that. Like, I'll be fine with it. Oh, I succeed. Okay. So yeah, you feel an energy like try to get over here, and you're like as like fine as you are, like whatever you just your natural like no, like you're just like your body's just like no, this isn't happening. So you are fine. And it's back to your turn.
Wait.
You're doing fine, Doc.
Alright, so yay for Fairy Fire. That means all of my attacks have advantage. Let's take advantage of that with some Eldritch Blast. Be nice to use melee. If you made me float, I could use... No. Alright, let's do Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Yeah, those all hit.
If you want to fly, come here.
So I think that's. Does nobody needs healing? Any of you want Bardic Inspo?
Nah, save it. Well, I think we're okay right now. Or at least I'm okay.
Alright then.
Come here.
Alright.
All right, back to Shadoria then. Shadoria, your turn.
How does the I'm gonna do 2 spells at once, so you know what I'm doing.
Twin spell?
Well, no, I'm gonna cast a spell and then speed up a spell. You know my whole shenanigan thing. I never Quicken, yeah.
Oh yeah. So if as long as you're the other spell that you're casting that round is a cantrip, it's the same situation.
Yeah. I'm gonna I'm going to cast Fly on Xana.
Okay.
Cool.
I will quicken my cantrip to firebolt it.
At advantage. Yeah.
Go
ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Okay. Do you want to move anywhere? Okay, cool. Srak.
Alright, I'm going to do Chill Touch. It has a ridiculously long range, but I have an advantage. 70.
Yeah, that hits. Like you're like, oh, whoa, wait.
Alright, and 8 necrotic damage, and I'm assuming he's undead.
He is undead, yes.
Alright, so his attacks have a disadvantage against me. If he just ever decides to attack us, which I think is highly doubtful. I'm going to move around behind this, and I'm going to use bonus action Hide.
Okay. Yeah, you are hidden.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright.
But nothing happened when he did necrotic damage, right? It didn't like heal or anything.
No.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
Come on. Come bringeth, yo.
Alright, another eye shoots out a very dark, sickly looking beam at you, Xana. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, con. Okay, here we go. Huh?
You succeed, so you only take half.
Woo! Uh-oh. Half what?
We're gonna get to that.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh my god. I'm so glad you succeeded.
Oh, that would have been my whole life time.
So you only take what is that?
Half of my
17?
life
17.
bar.
17 points of necrotic damage.
Ouchies.
It kind of floats towards you guys, and that's its turn. It's still 20 feet up in the air, but it's now closer.
So Xana, and feeling herself grow lighter, is like, thanks, Shadoria, and she goes up and flies up to it. And I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Hex.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There we go. And I'm going to attack with my pack scimitar and slice. Ha
Yeah.
I realized this should have been with advantage, but I got a crit. So
I think it's okay. Unless
I'm
you get a
not
double
going
crit.
to mess with it.
The double
then-
crit gives you quad damage, right?
Second attack. There it is.
Unfortunately, at 13, you're not you're able to slice in with your first attack, just making a really nice gash into its hide. But your second attack just doesn't have the same strength to it.
Okay. So, right, since I use my bonus action for Hex, I can't make an offhand attack. Isn't that true?
That's right.
That's
Bonus
correct.
action to make an off. Okay, yeah, then that's my turn. Although, wait, I'm gonna, I'm gonna fly away. Wait, that's gonna cause an opportunity attack. Never mind. I'm gonna stay. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. Shadoria, this guy, her last attack that hit did significant damage. This thing it's floating, but you can see it's drooping just a little bit.
I shall firebolt.
Yes.
Like a dog trying to sleep. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, nice. So you're able to immediately finish it off. Just kind of turn it into a very giant charred husk.
Still did not have to sell my soul for that. Well, Xana, you can fly for the next 10 minutes because I'm not dropping it unless I have to.
Wish I'd had this when we were trying to get over those damn pits.
Well, I was debating it.
Well, if you spend less time with the books and sleeping or whatever you did, it just work out a little bit.
Xana's looking at the top of the casks and goes like, "Wow, they never clean up here."
It's so much dust. There's so much dust.
I mean,
Disgusting.
all the dwarves are dead, so yeah, I don't think there's any cleaning going on for a while.
I can tell. This is fun. She's enjoying flying around. She's doing doing little turns and loop de loops, letting her coat fly out from behind her.
Now, shall we finally get down to the 3rd level like we said we were?
Hold on, Xana, come here.
Hmm?
Come here.
She floats down.
Boop.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, whatever he hit you with looked like it hurt.
Yes, it did.
Xana, you can be so squishy.
Yeah, she really needs more AC. I'm gonna give her another cure wounds of my own. Probably at 2nd level. Oh, I gotta turn off advantage. Necrotic, whoops. Ignore that. Okay, so that's 7 plus 6. Okay.
13. So that brings you up to 38.
That's almost back to full. But yeah, I need more help. I dropped my pod. Man. so squish. Yeah, she's still flying. She's having fun flying.
All right. So traveling down, you're able to get past down here pretty. I mean, like definitely easily. Going around like some more twisting corridors, you actually come across stairs. A long passage of stairs leading downwards. Which you would correctly assume would be the exit down to level 3. But there is a door before you, before the stairs. You can catch just the faintest glimmer of a red glow underneath.
Before going down to the 3rd level?
Mhm.
Maybe we entered the fire dimension.
Let's peek in there real quick, stealthily.
Okay.
Guidance.
I shall use that inspiration I have from...
Would you still have it, or would it have?
Last for 10 minutes?
Inspiration lasts 10 minutes. So as long as you're flying, she is inspired. She's inspired.
Okay. I can
Brings
be
it to a
stealthy.
17.
All right. So the first thing you see opening up, you see this hallway. A rather large hallway is filled with the same dim red light as the hallway to the brewery that you guys were just in. The main noticeable thing from here is on each of these 15-foot walls are these carvings of dwarves, or at least they used to be dwarves. You gather that they used to be dwarves because you guys are in like a very dwarf-heavy section, but they're all deformed and twisted. You see what looks like just warts, tentacles, like a whole bunch of a sort of like ways to disfigure these dwarves have been made along these walls. So like it's just making these things look very disgusting, and they're actually like the tentacles are like just kind of protruding out into the hallway itself. It is grotesque and slightly, or not, I shouldn't say slightly, it is definitely mocking the once proud dwarves that used to live here.
It's like, so somebody's been running through here doing graffiti art?
Worse than graffiti art, actually shaping the walls of the dungeon itself in order to form like stone shape, essentially, onto these carvings.
I like that this is good, haha.
I take it this is a satirical attempt at some sort of humor or mocking. I find the art style rather primitive. It feels rather vandalistic.
On any dwarf that isn't like disfigured with warts and tentacles, there's like crude painting going across them, in the same style as like this message down here is suggesting. So whoever defaced these once proud dwarfs with the stone shape, different than the one that is like has like had like some kind of painting defacing, like painting form of vandalism, graffiti.
Well, it looks like every time someone comes through, we deface the walls. So, I mean, you have your ideas of what we want to do for this one.
Really?
I mean, do as the locals do. I mean, you don't have to. It's fine.
Xana kind of like taps her chin and she looks at the wall and says, well, there's certainly improvement to be made. And she'll use minor illusion to make a beautiful filigree design. Like she's going to like pick a dwarf that's not quite so defaced and add like plants and leaves and laurels and vines and something pretty else next to him.
Okay.
I'll do the same or something similar with like prestidigitation. Do like a giant heart.
So not necessarily mocking the dwarves, but just like making them nicer.
Sure. Adding
I
art
can't-
onto art.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Towards the west end of the hallway is also a pair of double doors and a small hallway. Just in case you didn't see that on the map.
Okay. Shadoria is gonna walk through.
Srak like pulls out like maybe a Titan or something, and just like kind of like taps on the, like just like hammers in like stink lines.
People have something against the dwarves here.
Well, I mean they're dead, so that's all right.
Can I see down this hallway?
Oh yeah, it is. It just goes down to another set of doors.
Well, let's take a quick peek into the west and then see what's in the south.
They done.
So were the stairs down in the main hallway what looked like the way down to the next level?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're just checking out these spaces first.
Just curiosity.
It's a lot of map.
Shadoria, you see your previous background and knowledge instantly recognizes the remains of great dragons.
Shadoria goes running in.
Okay.
Just like falls to her knees and is like, nah!
Xana looks over at Srak and says, "Did she find something dragony?"
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh dear. Okay. Wow.
So from here you see a I'll go ahead to just gauge it right here. From here you see a brass like these are whatever remnants are attached to these skeletons. You're able to easily, at least Shadoria is able to easily glean the differences in the dragons. So you have a brass dragon right here, a silver dragon right here, a bronze dragon right here, and a gold dragon down here.
They were metallic dragons.
Oof.
So there's some form of order in society with them. Can I get a quick note of what those were again?
Yeah, sure. So going in like from left to right to bottom, you have brass, silver, bronze, and gold.
What do us scrubs who don't know about dragons see?
You see very large skeletal remains of draconic skeletal remains, with the very faintest hint of metallic glimmer to each of their bones and stuff, but nothing else of note immediately strikes out at you.
Okay. Any cool bones or teeth or bits?
I mean, there's definitely like these skeletal remains have some bones and claws and fangs on them.
I would not touch these corpses.
Souvenirs, though.
Zana, I want to respect these dragons and leave them alone.
All right.
But I would like to investigate somehow, like, why they're here. Kind of deal like how they died or why they're here set up like this.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check. Dragon boots.
Yep.
Going through all of these, you can find distinct patterns of like hunting marks from like low grade weaponry and everything else to artillery. Doesn't seem to be like anything magical in nature or anything that's keeping these skeletons together. This appears like is more of a either mausoleum or museum to these dragons, either as conquests or in honor of them. It's hard to tell. These ruins are old. Can you also make a charisma saving throw for me, please?
Okay.
Okay. There's like a feeling that wells up inside of you, but you managed to push it down.
Could I get an inkling of what that feeling might have been?
Make an insight check. You're not sure. It could just be your disgust here was almost manifesting, but you have no idea to be sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna put a hand on top of the gold dragon skeleton and just mourn it for a moment.
Okay.
Dana kind of rolls her eyes and goes, "Ah, such a hypocrite."
What do you mean?
You said I couldn't touch them, and now look at you.
I said you couldn't take things from them.
All right.
But we should move on.
Yep. Aside from the way that you just came in, the only obvious exit is obvious like other area to explore is a staircase leading upwards to the far west end. Small staircase, not very large.
Does that look like something we'd want to bother? Is it like do you think it's enough stairs to go back up a level, or is it?
No, it's small.
Okay.
It's like similar to like how like in the beer area there was like the hallway sloped downwards a little bit. Nothing much to traverse different levels. When you guys are actually traveling to point of order, when you guys are traveling different levels, they are significant. Like it takes it takes a long while of walking to actually get down to a significant change in area.
Yeah, Srak will start heading over there.
Okay. The stairs head up and around, leading to a door.
I think about almost 10 minutes has been up.
About like you're mourning and investigating and looking around. Like definitely would have taken the 10 minutes. Okay. There is a stone dais in the center of this room, of probably dwarven make. In the middle of it is a old corpse clutching a quarterstaff. On the ground is a very old and tattered backpack.
Srak will kind of move in and go peek at the backpack.
So I'm gonna look around for traps.
The backpack doesn't have anything of note in it besides a bit of rope, like a 50-foot coil of rope in there. There used to be, you find the remains of like what used to be rations that have been eaten away by critters and decay.
I'll grab the rope. I don't have any right now. And this corpse on the table?
The corpse appears to be the skeletal mummified remains of a tiefling, holding a what looks like a very shiny quarterstaff.
Ooh, all right. I'll check out the quarterstaff.
Okay, make an investigation check. The quarterstaff seems to be plated with silver.
I like silver. So did my looking around for traps find anything?
You didn't find anything. But no.
I'm gonna pick up the staff.
Okay. You'll the corpse like you'll have to like kind of like pry or break open the fingers of this corpse in order to get it, but you can if you want.
She'll gently manipulate the fingers. Like she's not gonna be disrespectful. And
Not gonna be disrespectful. The skull collector says.
yeah, sure. What's disrespectful about that?
They weren't using
That's
it.
Breaking the bones.
No, that's fair. I know. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just ribbon, just politely ribbon. Okay, yeah, you're able to get it. So it is a silver quarterstaff that you have now.
Oh, and how big are the tiefling's horns?
Not very big.
Xana's just gonna like touch her horns, like, yeah, mine are so much better.
Do you say that, like, or is that just the
You can
inner
just tell
monologue?
that she's touching her horns in a way that that you can kind of tell what she's thinking. But she's gonna admire the quarterstaff and kind of like whack it around, and she's gonna show it to Shadoria and say, "Nice, huh?"
Yes. Can I make an Arcana check on it?
The staff?
Is it magical?
Sure. You mean you can? Yeah, roll Arcana.
Damn it.
It is not magical. At least you don't think it is.
I don't think it's magical, but silver weapons are always good to have.
Indeed.
Well, it looks like all that's in here.
Yeah. Let's check out that other room.
Xana, a little horn envy there. Well, I guess not horn envy specifically, but
Envy, no.
surprised you didn't say anything about my horns earlier.
I guess you didn't catch it, but she did say she did compliment your antlers.
Oh, okay.
I'd say Shadoria slows down a little bit to look at the corpses again, the dragon corpses, before following.
Just a single lingering or longing.
Right. A single tear comes down her face. Rest in peace, you magnificent beasts.
I know you wanted to say bastards.
At least you know where to find them. Let's go to this door. Open her up.
Open that door.
All right. So inside, inside this room, you see 4 pillars, it's 4 statues, of elven design, look, make, like the creatures that these statues were modeled after were definitely elven. Long flowing robes, positioned equal distance. Patrolling all 4 of these is a creature that has only 6 sides.
I love those guys.
What the hell is that?
It is just patrolling in a fashion. Just constantly patrolling.
I don't know what it is, but it's adorable. Sorry, I was in the middle of a yawn there.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Well, talk to it. He slaps her on the back.
And I stumble forward. But hello there, darling.
It takes out a bow and it readies it. But it just has the arrow in the bow. It doesn't have it pointed the arrow at you. It's just ready to defend itself. But
Yes.
it is stopped.
Hi, darling. Do you speak common?
It shakes its head.
Wait, then how did it understand you?
Draconic? And I'll say it in Draconic.
It shakes its head.
Undercommon?
It shakes its head.
Okay. I don't think it speaks. Maybe. Do you speak a language? Do you understand what I'm saying?
He nods his head.
Okay, so he does not speak. Maybe. But he does understand what we're saying. So we don't mean to any harm.
Are you guarding something in here?
He nods and he points to the 4 statues.
Do they have any treasure?
He shakes his head.
Oh, okay then. We don't care then. How are the statues, though? Are they well crafted?
He nods.
I was asking you as a DM, but
Oh,
like,
yes,
how do the statues look?
They are definitely well carved.
Those are beautiful statues.
Look at this crazy hallway that just got revealed. Is there anything dangerous down here?
He shrugs.
If we don't touch or damage the statues, do you mind if we pass you?
He shakes his head.
All right, thank you very much. You're a very polite little construct.
Continues. Patrolling.
Long haul or short?
The short haul to the oops, wrong side.
I say short.
The short haul goes to a door. The long haul just continues on down.
Short.
But has various passageways between them. I'll go ahead and just reveal all of that, just to entice you guys, I guess.
Seeing what people did to the dwarven hallway, I don't blame them for setting up a construct for these statues.
Oh my god.
Are they dwarven statues? Like, are they
Elven.
No, they're elven.
elven? You said, okay. Still, I don't blame them.
I say quick peek in the short one, but I'm really enticed by the long one.
Okay, so you guys want to peek in the short the in through the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind rolling a stealth check for me, please?
Yeah.
All right. Srak, you're able to peeking your head out, you see that this small doorway opens up into a very large room. But you can hear and smell like the shuffling of animals back there. There is a distinct like animal scent in this room.
Girls, we got animals ahead.
Fluffy, cute animals, I hope?
Maybe.
Activate stealth mode.
We're gonna peek around the corner.
Oh, they're owlbears!
Yeah. So you so Srak, you see 2 owlbears are just kind of going through and rummaging through debris down here.
He leans back in. 2 owlbears.
They're adorable!
Can you also make a nature or insight check? I'll let you choose.
Insight. Because I'm really good at those.
With the way that they're kind of, clawing at like some of the debris and looking around, these creatures look hungry, very hungry.
If we go in, they're likely to attack, probably. They're hungry.
Anything out in the room that looks like something we would want to go in there for?
Maybe something in the looks like those look like maybe like sarcophagi.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be like from what you can look at, you detect like some elven features on the sarcophaguses.
It might be something valuable inside them, the sarcophagi in there, but we might have to pacify or kill these owlbears to get inside.
You shut your dirty mouth.
I said may. You know what? How about this? Let me try. Srak kind of gathers up like a bundle of rations, like maybe 3 per owlbear, because I get 17 rations on me. So
I'll give you 4, 2 for each.
All right, so total of just like a pack of 5 and a pack of 5. Like that's kind of heavy, but it's like Srak just kind of do the first and like kick slide it over to this here, and then kick slide and try to see if you can slide it over there.
Okay. Do you mind rolling either sleight of hand or athletics then, as you're trying to get these things across the room?
Yeah, let me get a sleight of hand. There it goes.
Okay. So yeah, you slide it, and like these owlbears immediately go start going, and they start sniffing the air, stalking their way through until they find the packages that you have thrown across the room, and just starts immediately tearing it apart and just putting its beak into it and eating it. It takes them very little amount of time to finish your rations before they look little satisfied from what you can tell, but they continue searching around, but not with the same fervor and aggressiveness as before.
All right, Srak's gonna. Oh, go ahead.
If we want these guys to be distracted for a while, I think I could make an illusion that smells like delicious food, and hang it from the ceiling to try and keep it out of reach to keep them occupied. But it also might make them mad. What do you guys think?
I was just gonna attempt an animal handling.
Okay, we can try that.
Help you with that.
I can also give you an inspo.
Yeah, that might help actually.
I'll give you an inspo, and you'll get the help action. So we'll definitely get this.
Srak's gonna head out, and he's got another 2 rations out and handing it trying to get the owlbear to kind of hey.
Okay. Go ahead and make an animal handling check with advantage, because Shadoria is trying to help become. Okay, cool. Yeah. They are kind of immediately alert and seemingly agitated, but their previous very strong hunger is now placated. They just kind of cautiously approach.
So he's not gonna directly feed it to him. He'll gonna toss it to the first one and then toss another one to the other.
Okay. The first one catches it in its mouth. The second one slips back a little bit as it lands at their feet, and then it sniffs and eats it also. They are docile right now. They though they seem a little bit alert. They don't detect you guys as a malicious threat.
Yay! I don't want to fight owlbears.
But they you gather that you shouldn't get too close to them.
Yeah,
at the very least. Yeah, just give them their distance.
So we try opening one of these sarcophagi and see what it's all about.
I want to do that try stealthily, at least just quietly, not to disturb them.
Xana, you want to take the one on the south side of the room?
Try doing that, and I'll just try to be discreet and soft step around them to not mess with them.
Okay. They're kind of just lumbering around right now. Like they're not actively searching right now, but they're just kind of just like, whatever. So you're opening up some sarcophaguses?
I'm going to check it for traps first. At least the one I'm at.
It is not trapped.
Okay.
However, just going putting your hands over it and everything, the top feels loose. This thing might have been either looted already or whatever was like inside of it was already taken or something.
Okay. I'll pass that off to Srak, and I'll make my way around, avoiding the owlbears as best as I can, and seeing if it feels like there's any of them that have not been looted yet or moved.
Okay. You do see that the wall behind this owlbear glows into your vision, Shadoria.
Oh, there's a door. I'll point over this way.
I don't see a door.
Shadoria does.
It's a magic door.
Oh, one of those. Is there anything in the sarcophagus?
You're opening it up?
Yeah.
Okay. The lid comes off pretty easily, suggesting that it has been opened before. But the only thing you can see inside of it is a very nice ceramic pot.
Meh. I'm not here to do archaeology. That's it's an old college friend's job. I'm gonna go up to the secret door and see if I can't figure out how to get in there.
What's a pot doing inside a sarcophagus?
It's whatever. Archaeology.
Srak's gonna pick it up. He's gonna go over.
Okay. Yeah, the pot's like adorned with like plants being uprooted and stuff like that. It is there's a lot of there's definitely like an image of a like you looking around it, you can spot like at least one image of an elf like seemingly frolicking with a plant that's walking about on its own from what you can gauge. Oh, you're a druid actually, aren't you? Yeah, so you know what this is then. This is a pot of awakening.
Oh. What does that do?
You plant something in it, and you can awaken it. You can awaken something inside of it. Like awaken a plant or a shrub or
a mushroom.
A mushroom if you want. Anything that you awaken inside of it breaks the pot. But yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I'll take that.
Yeah.
What's the plant's name from Harley Quinn?
Oh yeah, I think it's just like Bob, right?
Harvey, Henry.
Henry sounds right.
Something really basic. Yeah, like that guy. Oh, that show.
Oh, I think we found the motherlode.
In here, you see a very large alabaster sarcophagus.
Definitely checking this one for traps. Another investigate?
You do see what looks like some old glyph work on the breast of the sarcophagus. The elven figure that is adorning the sarcophagus.
Okay, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay. Just want to double check something. Okay. The glyph fades away.
All right, Xana, give me a hand. And I just start heaving like...
All right, Xana's gonna help her. She's helping move the sarcophagus lid.
Okay. Yeah, taking the two of you, just a little bit of effort. It lifts up and comes off fairly, I shouldn't say easily, because it does take you guys some work to do, but it does come off.
I think we both have a strength of 9.
Yeah, we're both.
So
Some
it does take
said
a
in
little.
that one.
Does take you a little bit. One of the owlbears comes over and like sniffs at you guys as you are working this, and then becomes disinterested before you finally get it off.
I like to think that she's like pressed up against the wall with her back on it and like 2 feet up, like trying to just kick slowly
Yeah.
move it with her legs, like leg press.
And it's like on the ground with her legs up in the air, trying to kick it up. All right, so we got it off. What do we get? What's in there?
So inside is a very old and desiccated corpse. Not quite sure what the gender is, but definitely elven. Just trying to make sure. Okay, cool. So the oh god, that's not it at all. Where is it? Sorry, 1 second. On top of the corpse itself is a crown or a wreath, a head wreath or whatever, of golden thorns, with gems inserted in each of them.
Oh, that is just lovely.
Each there's only 5 colors of gems along each of in total, but there's about a dozen of them in all around.
Xana looks at it and says, I bet that would suit you, Shadoria.
I kind of already wear a headband. I'm gonna slip it off with my mage hand if I can.
Okay. The corpse gives a small tug as the loop does have some thorns on it, but you're able to pull it off.
Okay. And then I'll float it back to my hand and grab it. Zana and I are already wearing circlets, so Srak, would you like this one once we figure out what it does?
It is pretty.
It's not really my style, but if it's magical.
What is it? Can you do an Arcana check to see what it does?
I can certainly try.
'Cause if it's better than Scorching Ray, I might want to nab it.
I'm pretty sure it's something druidic.
Sorry, 1 second.
That or it's just really valuable.
That too.
All right, what did you roll? 18 Arcana. It is definitely magical, but you're not sure what it does or anything.
Okay. Maybe during a short downtime, I can take a look and see what it actually does.
That sounds like a plan.
But for now, why don't you hold on to it?
Sure thing.
Oh, don't I still have to look at that sword of yours? Zana?
I think we sold it, didn't we?
The cursed one? Or...
Oh, yep. We did take a look at it. It is cursed.
You sold it already.
Yeah, it got sold.
Oh, well, it's been a while. Gosh, I want to call it soon, but I'm having too much fun exploring. There's
Yeah,
so
so
much to explore.
I feel you.
So in here are 3 stone tables lying about the room, seemingly just destroyed. Lots of ceramic and potted stuff is also destroyed here. A hallway to the south continues and snakes down.
Alright, I'll continue on. should just be at 17 with 18.
Okay, that's cool. You don't. Yeah, for the most part, you're hidden. Can you also make a perception check?
Yeah.
So you notice that this. Oops, that's not right. This hallway slopes upward. Interestingly enough, similar to the one that you saw in the Dwarven Brewery.
Huh. All right. Up we go. I'm gonna. Yeah, I already used my perception, so I'll just head down the hallway.
Okay. Xana, are you following?
I'm coming with them.
Okay. Can you make a perception check also?
Sure. Come on, my core is not loading. There we go.
I'm going to roll for Sam also because she's not here. Oh.
Well, I hope an 18's high enough to catch whatever we're looking for.
Ooh. So yeah, you guys don't see anything.
No.
Oh no!
Okay, I'm going
Even
to
with
position you guys.
even with Shadoria's special superpower.
Even with her superpower,
I'm
Srak.
back.
Yeah, Srak. Once you hit this spot right here, you feel your foot fall as a ka-chunk,
Oh shit!
sounds from underneath you. From the ceiling above you, a very large boulder spanning the width and height of the hallway falls down and starts to roll towards you guys. Can you everybody roll initiative?
Uh-oh.
Roll for Boulder.
Jesus!
Oh my god, I got past the crit.
Okay. So immediately, the boulder starts to roll down towards you guys. Srak, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You
you're
also-
able to like put yourself down on the ground and like get yourself just into like wedge yourself into like the corner of the hallway. Xana, can you also make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh god!
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no! With my +7. Oh, a 10.
Xana, unfortunately.
No, I'm gonna die.
Oh my god!
Oh
So Xana, you are just kind of like looking up, going like, "Huh?" and then immediately get smacked by this rolling boulder.
no! God damn it, Srak! God damn it, Srak!
56 points of bludgeoning damage, and are knocked unconscious. You are not dead, but you are. This is this is what you take.
Oh my god.
Srak,
Is it still on top of her or past her?
Oh wait.
it's going to be rolling past her now.
I'm now like those cartoon flat people after they get like steamrolled.
Okay.
Do I have to roll, or did it just get squished by Xana?
It's stopped there.
It will like this is all happening in real time. So like it went first and it just kind of rolled down, and so like this is happening before the boulder's hitting you. So,
No,
but Srak, you can act now.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if I'm also rolling dex. So
No, you're not right now.
Let's see. I can get her back up. That's not a problem. But I don't think there's anything I can do to help you. But you're going next, so I would just say run. Just run, dash, get out of there. Okay. Then I'll just wait till she's cleared and I'll cure wounds her.
Okay. Shadoria, your turn.
And the boulder stopped?
It's still rolling. It's still going to be continuing down towards you.
Okay. I just misty stepped 20 feet this way.
Which way? Oh, forward? Okay, cool. So just past the boulder?
I'll like play chicken with it, like and then I'll like cast misty step and like be like behind Srak.
Oh my god, I almost want to see if you to make you roll for that kind of like cheeky thing to make you break your ankle or whatever. No,
do it.
No, I'm not doing that. That's dumb cruelness.
It's funny.
Xana, you're unconscious. Can you make a death saving throw, please? You're fine. Back to the sphere. The sphere is going to. I'm just going to go ahead and continue on down. The sphere is passing everybody, so it's fine. It hits this corner, continues on down here, eventually settling into this room. So after that, yeah. So you're able to come back up with 6 health points now, but that sphere did a lot of damage. That was great.
What's funny is I was actually thinking, like, what if I went this way? I should be fine. I'm out of the way. I'm glad I went forward.
Oh no, I just fast forwarded because you guys were out of danger by the time it went past you all.
No, I meant like when it was my turn, I debated on going backwards.
Oh yeah. If you had enough movement and you could get around the corner, you would have been all right. Like that.
Xana's like just lying on the ground, and her like body reinflates with the healing magic, and she goes, "Oh, my ribs."
I have like the scroll of raised dead in my hand.
And she goes, "What the fuck, Srak? This is why we check for traps."
I didn't see anything. I'm sorry.
God, furnace, hell, fire. Oh,
it's kind of, honey, it's kind of big. I thought you would have been able to like dodge it.
Says the person that magicked her way through it.
I know.
You know what? Maybe we should head back to that room over there and just take a breather for a sec.
Then I was gonna ask, are you guys okay?
Oh, we're fine.
Oh, so it just hit me then. Oh, thanks, great. Oh, can you help me up?
Yeah, Srak will help pick her up and
grab her other hand.
She's very gingerly walking. Let's take a break. I need a break. My ribs are breaking.
Yeah, you're gonna feel that. Yeah, let's take a break right here.
I would play a song of rest, but she doesn't really feel up to
it. So you guys are short resting here in the room where the eyeball or the stone landed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, the boulder, hard to tell when you're getting crushed by it and trying to dodge it. But seeing it right now, it is very reminiscent of a very large bloodshot eye.
Weird.
Not sure what to say to that. That's just yeah. I guess weird is the best thing I would say.
Thing.
Reminds me of the Beholder.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why are we resting in the room with it?
Do you want to rest with the owlbears?
Good point.
Or do you want to rest with the cube man back there?
I don't want to move.
I'm gonna gather like pieces of the tables together to kind of like form a more of like a bed raised off the ground for her.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. She just kind of like gingerly lies down. Oh,
Fortunately, I'm kind of tapped on magic, but you know.
I can. I'm actually gonna go ahead and cast. I think I'm gonna do Cure Wounds at 3rd level, unless we want to do a short. Well, a short rest isn't gonna give me more than what, 1 hit die back.
You can spend as many hit dice as you want.
Yeah, you can use as much as you want.
During a
Unless
short
you
rest?
have none right now.
A death save costs 1, right?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Then I got 7 hit die to spend.
Yeah, so don't use your magic yet.
Also,
Okay.
use your Song of Rest so you get an extra free d6.
Yeah, but I don't think she's up to it.
That's okay if you don't. Yeah, if you don't want to.
Like, in character, I don't think she's up to it.
During that short rest, I definitely want to be trying to identify what that circlet does.
Are you casting Identify?
I do not have Identify, but I thought you could spend an hour with an item to figure out what it does.
Oh, absolutely then. Sure. So going over it and everything, you can gather that this is a very powerful item. This is called a Wreath of the Prism. You're using like studying and everything else and going over like the different colored gems and the crowns of thorns or whatever that it is. You can gather also with your dragon knowledge that these 5 colors are supposed to represent Tiamat.
Oh.
What were you saying, Xana?
My hit point total's not updating. Plus, I'm surprised I'm getting all 6s. 6s is great, but it's not going up.
It won't automatically go up. You have to add it each time.
I tried pressing plus 12 and then plus 18, and it's still stuck at 6.
I see 24.
Oh, okay. It's just not updating for me.
It's just you.
Great.
You should be more than 24, though. You should be at 29 at this time.
I'm trying to get it up.
That's what she
Do you
said.
mind if I look up what Wreath of the Prism is?
Don't look it up. I'm posting it. So yeah, just give me a second.
I would probably use some more of your hit dice.
I'm waiting for it to update before I do more, because
Now it's back to 12.
It's being slow. So how many hit dice does it say I've rolled?
3.
3.
Okay.
So that's 18.
Oh.
20. Where's that? Where did it go? There it is. Cool.
Okay, so
something that deals with dragons, I'm either going to love it or I'm going to hate it.
4 plus the 6 I got should be 30 hit points total.
Yeah, and I gave you 11, so...
They gave me 11. I see 6. Oh, you gave me another one. Okay.
Yeah, I gave you both my last first levels.
So yeah, here's what it can do.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's got Shadoria kind of written all over it.
What? Dominate monster. Oh my goodness.
It's a low save, but yeah, it's dominate monster.
That's just free on any time that you attack a creature that's a beast, dragon, or monstrosity lower CR5.
Yeah, it doesn't even seem to have like any sort of cooldown.
Yeah, it does have a complete save against it, though.
Sure.
Oh, those hyperlinks don't work in there too, so I need to adjust those.
Is my health updated?
You're at 35, I see.
35.
Okay. That still says 12 to me, but whatever. Do we want to call it a day?
Yeah, I think that's a good place. Like, it's about almost 11:30, so.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to put it. There's still a little bit left to this little room there. I'll play you off with just like a little bit of so as you guys are like short resting, Srak, you can see come around the corner that spectral eye you've seen before in the dungeon. It's kind of like looking up and down the hallway, and then when it spots the eye and it looks at you, it disappears with a laughter, like a
Fucking Alistair.
I like that circlet better than the blasting circlet, so I probably will swap. Because that is really cool, and since it's every hit, and I hit 3 times if I'm in melee range, and plus I hit at least twice if I'm doing range with Eldritch Blast, I think that's going to be really good.
Keep in mind, if it succeeds on that saving throw, it's immune for 24 hours.
That's right. So it doesn't really matter so much that it's per hit.
Well, I think Shadoria is kind of like staring at this circlet, and she'll spin it in her hand and spin it in her hand, spin it in her hand. She goes, "I will let you have this on one condition. You do not use it against dragons."
Dragons, I wouldn't do that.
Good, and I'll hand it off to her.
Thank you. It is beautiful, isn't it? Look at these gems. Oh, it's so pretty.
What does that put your dark vision at now?
Now I've got it at 120 feet. Wait, yeah, 120 feet.
Damn.
Cool.
I almost wanted to put it on Srak so we didn't have to worry about dark vision, but I mean, like, we don't technically have to worry about it.
No, not really, technically.
On the other hand, Srak, if you do want it, you are welcome to take it.
Nah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
That circle of blasting off your hands then?
Sure, take it. I think he's got the stat information for it.
Circlet of blasting. You guys all have it.
It should be in the code podium somewhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the compendium.
I thought I showed it to you guys already.
Yes.
It is also super pretty.
Yep. Also,
But
you did use it today, so.
Yeah, and I'm less enamored with the scorching ray than I thought I'd be.
Yeah, my headband of intellect is part of my background story, so I'm not getting rid of that anytime soon. Also, it makes me smarter.
Make me big brain.
Make me big brain. Because otherwise, my int's at a 10. Which is not bad, but not great. We need somebody with high intent.
Yeah, cool. This is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Please don't look up Wreath of the Prism on 5e or anything else, just because I don't want you to spoil it for yourself.
Okay. This will be fun.
It's going to be 6 months, and I'm going to be like, Wreath of what?
I'm glad we got to play this again. It's been a while.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's a very nice change of pace, and it's fun. Like you said, Sam. Like it was late, but like I also like it. You guys seem to want to keep going, so I was like, okay, we keep going.
Well, thank you, and thank you for running a session.
That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zana, you're going to die.
This is the second time the dungeon has essentially chewed her up and spit her out.
Yeah, and the first time I made it out with having to make death saves. This is like next time I'm just gonna insta kill, power word kill on a trap or something. Ugh.
I mean, last time, yeah, because you were cursed.
Yep, couldn't heal.
You couldn't heal, so that would have killed you.
Mm-hmm. That brought you down to 1 hit point. I remember that.
Yep. I was at like 1 or 2 hit points and I couldn't heal, so we had to go right back up to the yawning portal and get me decursified.
Oh dear.
All right. Well, I gotta go. I gotta take care of these puppies.
Okay. Have a nice night.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank
Good night,
you.
everybody.
Good night.
Okay.